Good morning, students. Today we are going to say about 7th standard Geography Unit 3 Population and Settlement. What is population geography? It is study of demographic phenomena which includes natality, mortality, growth rates, etc. through both space and time. What is migration? The study of movements and mobility of population is called migration. Among the human people from place to place, the ancient origin is grouped under major races such as language and religion. Next we see the race. The race has been defined a biological grouping within the human species. The race is a group of people with more or less permanent differentiate characteristics that are inherited. The most widely found human racial types are based on visual trait. Trait means charity, such as head shape, facial features, nose shape, eye shape, and color, blood group, etc. The major world human race are Caucasoid, that is European, Negroid, that is African, Mongoloid, that is Asiatic, Australoid, that is Australian. First we see about Caucasoid. This type of people is known as European race. Group is one of with fair skin and dark brown eyes, wavy hair and narrow nose. The Caucasoid are also found in Eurasia. Human geography is the study of man and his surroundings to the natural environment. Negroid. This type of people have the dark eyes, black skin, black woolly hair, wide nose, long head and thick lips. They are living in different parts of Africa. Next type of people is Mongoloids. The Mongoloid race is commonly known as the Asian American race. The Mongoloid have the light yellow to brown skin, straight hair, flat face, broad head and medium nose. Such peoples are found in Asia and Arctic region. Next type of people is Australoids. Australoids have wide nose, curly hair, dark skin and short in height. They are living in Australia and Asia. Next we say about races of India. India is one of the cradle land of human civilization. The ancient Indus Valley civilization in India was believed to have been of Dravidian origin in northern India. The Dravidian people were pushed south when the Indo-Aryan coming later. South India was dominated by the three Dravidian kings of the Chera, Chola and Pandyas. The Dravidian languages are Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam and Telugu. Almost all the Dravidians live in the southern part of India. Next is religion. It means particular system of faith and worship which brings human being with human society. It is a symbol of group identity and cultural rallying point. Religions are classified into three types: universalizing religion, ethnic religion, tribal religion. Universalizing religions are Christianity, Islam and Buddhism. Ethnic religions are Judaism, Hinduism and Japanese. Tribal religions are animism, shamanism, and shaman. You all know about religion, Buddhism, the place of worship is called Vihara. Christianity, the place of worship is called church. Hinduism, the place of worship is temple. Islam, the place of worship is mosque. Jainism, the place of worship is Pasadi. Judaism, the place of worship is synagogue. Zoroastrianism, the place of worship is Agyari. Next topic we see about language. It is a great force of socialization. Language, either in the written or oral form, is the most common type of communication. Language promotes the transmission of ideas and the functioning of political, economic, social and religious system. Languages of India. India has many languages and culture. Each state has its own language, though the national language is Hindi. 22 major languages were spoken by about 97% population of the country. India follows Kashmiri, Urdu, Punjabi, Hindi, Rajasthani, Gujarati, Bengali and Assami, etc. These languages are followed in North India. The main language of the Dravidian family are Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, etc. These languages are mainly spoken in southern India. 21st February is celebrated by International Mother Language Day. The main purpose of celebrating this day is to promote the awareness of language and cultural diversity all across the world. Today, usage of language has changed. Communication skill with the different means of communication and moving world advancement in technology helps in understanding of different languages very easily with easy access to electronic media along with pronunciations. These technologies have really brought the world closer. Next we see about settlement. What is settlement? It is a place where people live and interact through activities such as agriculture, trading and entertainment. Settlements are two types: rural settlement and urban settlement. Rural settlement is the primary activities such as agriculture, lumbering, fishing and mining. Urban settlement is a secondary and tertiary activities such as industries, trade and banking. There is often a correlation between the functions, size of population and population density. A rural settlement tends to have a small population and low population density. Urban settlement often has a large population size and high population density. Next we site and situation. It refers to the location of the actual settlement. The initial choice of a site for a settlement depends on how it is useful for meeting our daily needs like water supply, availability of farmland, building material and fuel. In the early period of human settlement, houses were built using local materials. The form of the houses was closely related to the environment. Agricultural region houses were built with mud walls and the roof was made of stalks of paddy. That means stem. Such old house had wide verandas and an open air circulation. The size of the house depended on the economic status of its inhabitants. Patterns of settlements. It is classified into two types: compact settlements and dispersed settlement. What is compact settlements? It is also known as nucleated settlement. In this type of large number of houses were built very close to each other, such as settlement developed along the river valley and fertile plains. In India, this type of compact settlements found in the northern plains and the coastal plains of peninsular India. Dispersed settlement. What is dispersed settlement? It is generally found in the area of extreme climate, hilly tract, thick forest, grasslands, and extensive cultivations. In India, this type of settlement, human settlement, is found in the northern Kosi tract, the Ganga Delta, the Thar desert of Rajasthan, and the foothills of Himalaya and the Nilgiris. Hierarchy of settlements. Hierarchy of settlements, it's a two types: rural and urban. Rural has isolated, hamlet, village, small market. Urban have town, city, corner basin. First we see about rural settlement. It is located near water bodies such as rivers, lakes and springs where water can be easily available. People choose to settlement near fertile lands suitable for agriculture along with the provision of other basic needs. The availability of building materials like wood, stone and clay near settlements is another advance of settlements to be built. Factors influencing rural settlements. Nature of topography, it means physical features. Local weather condition, soil and water resources, social organization, economic condition. Next we see pattern of rural settlement. This type of rural settlement pattern is a function of relief, climate, water supply and socio-economic factor. It is broadly classified under the following patterns such as linear, rectangular, circular, star-like pattern, etc. First we see about linear. This type of settlement houses are arranged along the either side of a road, railway line, river, canal, the edge of the valley, etc. Example of the Himalayan mountain, the Alps mountain and the Rockies mountain. Next we see rectangular settlement. It is almost straight, meeting each other at right angles. Such a settlement is found in plain areas. Next, circular settlement. It is house built around a central area, types of settlement. This type of settlements develop around lake and tanks. Next we see star-like pattern of settlements. It's developed on the sites and place where several roads converge and houses spread out along the side of roads in all directions. In example, the Indo-Gango plains of Punjab and Haryana. Pilgrim settlement. This type of settlements may come up around a place of worship, any spot with the religious significance. Example, Palani Murugan temple in Tamil Nadu. Next we see wet point settlement. A wet point is a site with a reliable supply of water from wells, tank, river, spring or pond in an area. Dry point settlement. A dry point settlement is located in low-lying areas in the regions of excessive dampness. Dry point settlements are not affected by flooding due to the landscape and the source of water. Such settlements are found in the coastal plains of Kerala and deltas along the east coast of India. Next we see about urban settlement. Urban settlements is a secondary and tertiary activities. In other words, urban is related to cities and towns. The word urban is often used in terms of town, city, megacity, conurbation, megapolis. Classification of urban settlements. Some of the common bases of classifications: size of population, occupational structure, administration. First we say about town. What is town? It is a general name for an urban place, usually a settlement meeting a prescribed minimum population threshold. Population more than 5,000 people. Based on the function that cities perform, they can be classified into the following types of towns, such as administrative, cantonment, academic, etc. City. The term city is generally applied to large urban places with no strict definitions. To separate it from smaller town, city is a nucleated settlement which multifunctional in character, including an established central business district. In India, an urban place with more than 1 lakh populations is considered as a city. Megacity. It is very large city. Population of more than 10 million people. A megacity can be a single metropolitan area. Example: Tokyo, Delhi, Mumbai of some of the megacities. The World Health Organization (WHO) suggested that among other things, a healthy city must have a clean and safe environment, meets the basic needs of all its inhabitants, involve the community in local government, provides easily accessible health service. Megapolis, that means capital city or large city. It's given for a large conurbation when two or more large cities whose total developed exceeds 10 million. The region made up of cities between Washington in well known as the megapolis. In India, Kolkata, formerly known as Calcutta, is the largest urban area, which is a megapolis. Gandhinagar, Surat, Vadodara, Rajkot in Gujarat are the important megapolis cities in India. Conurbation. What is conurbation? It means an extended urban area consisting of several towns merging with the suburb of a central city. It is a region comprising of a number of cities, large towns and other urban areas that through population growth and physical expansion have merged to form one continuous urban industry developed area. Example: West Midland in England, the Ruhr in Germany, of the some of the examples in the world. In India, Mumbai in Maharashtra, Gurgaon, Faridabad in Haryana, Noida in Uttar Pradesh are the conurbation cities of India. Next we see satellite town. What is satellite town? Satellite towns are generally located outside the rural urban fringe. It is a town designed to house the overpopulation of a major city but is located well beyond the limits of that city. In India, most satellite towns are purely residential in character. Satellite towns occasionally present a look of twin towns such as Jehri and Dalmia Nagar in Rohtas district of Bihar. They may be connected with roads, for example, Patna, Varanasi, and Hajipur. Smart city. In urban region, a city which is very much advanced in terms of infrastructure, real estate, communication, and market availability is called a smart city. The first 10 small cities of India are Pune, Jaipur, Surat, Kochi, Ahmedabad, Solapur, New Delhi, and Udaipur. Tamil Nadu has 12 major cities to be transformed as smart cities. They are Chennai, Madurai, Tirunelveli, Tanjavur, Tirupur, Salem, Coimbatore, Thoothukudi, Dindigul, and Erode. Okay, students. Race has been defined a biological grouping within the human species, distinguished classified according to generally transmitted difference. The races are Caucasoid, Negroid, Mongoloid, Australoid are the major classification of races. Religion is classified into universalizing ethnic and tribal religion. Languages is a cultural form of enduring value, and a culture can survive with the presence of language only. Settlement is defined a place in which people live and carry out various activities. Settlement may be classified on basis of occupation as rural and urban. Compact settlement develops along river valley and infertile plains. Dispersed settlements are generally found in the areas of extreme climates, hill tracts, thick forest, grassland, and in poor agricultural land. Smart city is a city which very much advanced in terms of infrastructure. Thank you, students.